What up, man? It's your boy Vigilante Styles, man. We're going to do a mix of a beat I made. Yeah, we're doing it in the dark because that's cool. So, gotta find out where I want to start. Let me start here on these drums. So, I'm playing around with the 4KB a little bit more because because the demo's still going for a little bit, so why not do a video of doing this? I just don't really have any tracks to mix, so I don't have like vocals and all this other stuff. So here's what it is. Just gonna mix this little beat here and have a little fun with the new updated 360 look with the SSL 4000B channel. All right, let's go, man. Let's do this. Sounds solid to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and print that. Yeah, I like this. I like the setup with the new SSL 360 plugin mixer, and I like the of course the vintage 4000B series channel strip on everything. Sounds good, man. I still think the Brainworx sounds better, and I wish the Brainworx had this workflow. I think if they do actually sell this plugin, if SSL does actually sell the plugin where you can just buy the license, not have to buy the hardware, do a subscription model, I think that would be that would actually be really cool. And then to have this kind of this SSL console layout to mix with. Yeah, that's one thing I liked about Harrison Mixbus when I was using that, is that I liked that console workflow. But can't get past the fact that the entire workstation is a bunch of crap in terms of all it is tape saturation on the buses is what gives it its sound, and everything else is just a bunch of plain digital EQ and compressor responses. So I was definitely upset about that. So that's why I stopped using their stuff, because it's not, when they talk about how they modeled the transistors and every circuit, there's no way they did that. And then all they did is they just modeled their EQ curves. They added a compressor, and then they threw tape on it, and they're like, okay, here you go, sold. And then, like I said, it's not even saturation through the entire workstation. It was saturation only on the buses and on the master bus. Whereas here, you have saturation on every channel. That's the nice thing about having this new plugin that they made. The old one doesn't have saturation, but this new one does. This 4000B has saturation on all channels. Not on the bus compressor, but that's not entirely important to me, as I just went to tape anyway. So that's that. I like this. I do like this plugin mixer a lot. I do, and I like the fact that people can get some hardware and stuff to go with it, and so you can have the feel. So now you have the sound and you have the feel. In terms of sound, which consoles sound better, well, I'm sure the B series was definitely one of their first ones. So obviously a E or a G series channel, especially one that accurately models the console, is going to probably sound better than the B. But the B has been heard on a lot of records. The Phil Collins, Peter Gabriel, and whatnot. So they were using that. The E series came about a little bit later, I think, and wasn't really found in studios much until about the late 80s and into the early 90s. And then you had the G series that popped up, I think came out in the late 80s, but actually you didn't really see it a lot or hear it much on records until about the early to mid 90s or so. So, which I kind of have an affinity for that too. Would be nice if they actually made a 4000 G and E, but they would be competing with the people they've licensed that out to, and I guess you don't need to do that considering that the Brainworx is already doing that. Brainworx also has the tolerance modeling too, which here you're not getting tolerances, but I mean that's not extremely important, but it's a nice extra feature because that makes it sound more analog and true to the sound of the console. But otherwise, plus gated noise and stuff like that, which you don't have here either. So, but it's not bad, and I'm just using it because while I still I'm demoing it still, so why not until the trial runs out, play around with it. But I don't feel like it's sonically better than my Brainworx plugins. I don't, but it's they're pretty. It's slightly less, but it's up there. It's still really good. So I'm not saying that this is a bad plugin. It's very, very good plugin, and this workflow is fire to me right here. I wish that I'd be able to take my Brainworx plugins into this workflow. That'd be everything, man. That would be everything to me. Well, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and of course, I'm starting to get haters now. It is what it is, because you guys like me so much. There's going to be piece of shit hater coming through talking shit on my videos. The haters go fuck off for all I care. I don't give a fuck. I just fucking remove their comments and then go fuck off. Don't get me wrong. I could take constructive criticism as long as it's presented in a constructive way. I could see. I'd be like, okay, makes sense, and I agree. You see that in the comments already. I don't delete those comments. But when a guy's just coming in talking shit, this mix sucks. You're a stupid fuck and all that shit. I don't let you guys have to fucking deal with that shit. I get rid of that stupid shit. Those motherfuckers can go fuck off. Anyway, man, you guys be good, man. It's your boy Vigilante Styles, man. Doing the nighttime workflow thing, and yeah, I'm a little bundled up, man. It's like cold in Atlanta right now, dude. Like, what the fuck? Like, I thought it was supposed to be like warm here most of the year, and I guess it is, but we get a cold snap every now and then, so kind of bundled up a little bit for this one. Well, I mean, I got a heater here and stuff like that too, but I'm just saying, like, it is just chilly overall, outside and everything. So I just kept it on. Plus, it looks cool for the video. I ain't gonna lie, this is a new shirt, man. So I wanted to flex it in the video. Anyway, man, you guys be good, man. And drop comments, man. Let's talk about all sorts of stuff. What do you think about this workflow, the sound of this thing, whatever? What do you think about it? But yeah, I definitely don't like SSL subscription model or UADs or anybody's subscription model. Fuck that. I'll give Plugin Alliance benefit of the doubt on theirs. At least you can. It's pretty fair, and then you can like buy the plug. You can buy the license. So I thought that's cool about Plugin Alliance. Plugin Alliance, you can wait till there's a sale. You could do a what do you call it, subscription for a time, and then when the plugin goes on sale, just go buy it and you have the license. And I think they even had a deal at one time where you could like buy the plugin for like $1 or something like that. So like basically all the money that you've been giving them through your subscription is not wasted. I don't know, it was something like that. Don't quote me on that one, but it was something like that. But basically, you could rent to own or something of that nature, or just do the subscription for a while. When it goes on sale, buy it on sale, and then you get to have the permanent license to it, and you can cancel the subscription later if you feel like you have all the stuff that you like from them. So their model is probably the best because at least you have the opportunity to own it. So as opposed to just subscribing and spending in the end like 20,000 times more than you would have if you could own the plugin for just renting the thing for a million years. I don't like the idea of subscription models. I don't. People want to own their stuff. You're buying gear. You don't want to be renting forever. That's just crap. I mean, that's for somebody who's broke, man. That's okay. I can understand a broke person. Hey, you got to rent right now because that's what you got to do. You don't have a lot of money. But, in the end, it costs you more money. So it is what it is. But some people prefer to do things that way, and that's fine. But I think a lot of us prefer to just own it outright and be like, look, I paid him this amount of money right here, and that's it, and I'm holding on to this. Like, I think another thing they could do is once you buy the plugin, unlimited licensing, so you can put it on as many machines as you want. I mean, there's got to be like some kind of agreement that like you're not going to like give your license away to people or something like that. But that's okay. That's one. I can give Harrison a kudos on that. Harrison Company, they actually have the generous licensing where you can put it on unlimited machines. You download your software and your license, and you can put it on unlimited machines. I kind of wish the other companies would do that because, the computer goes down or whatever. Yeah, you can transfer licenses. I mean, that's cool, but they give you only a limited amount of opportunities to do that before you gotta buy it again. So I don't know, it'd be nice to always know, or like FL Studio does, like you buy their product and then you get like free updates for life. So they could do that, something like that too. Like say, hey, I bought into the SSL native. Well, then I should get free updates. That means you guys come up with the 4000B and all those other upgrades to the SSL native stuff that uses this workflow. You should be able to get that for free. I don't know. Well, anyway, it is what it is. You guys be good, man. It's your boy Vigilante Styles, and until we meet again. All right, I'm out. Peace.